We're live.
Yep.
Fantasy Football Crew coming at you.
What a week.
Whew. What a week. What a couple minutes. Couldn't even record this shit without y'all deciding to drop bombs on us.
Man.
We gotta start making rules. Y'all gotta make trades before Tuesday. Throw the whole podcast in the cluster.
We had a whole setup list. What we gonna talk about? This shit just got...
Yeah, we don't even need to listen to more. I feel like it's gonna take an hour just for us to talk about the moves that happen. Yeah.
Bananas.
So go ahead and read us. We'll start as we always start. Podcast Deep Thoughts with Ian. So we're gonna go ahead and read that off for us.
You ready?
Yeah. How they go? Bow our heads.
All right. If you have the power to make someone happy, do it. The world needs more of that.
Ooh, the world needs more of that.
Like father, like son.
I feel like there's a lot of people trying to just make people happy for no reason.
No reason.
It's not gonna benefit you. You know what I'm saying?
Who's really the benefactor of that? And as y'all know, we're talking about the blockbuster trade that went down. Juju Smith, Nick Chubb for Christian, the Great White Hope McCaffrey.
Dang.
White Hope.
Number one running back. Well, it could benefit both parties maybe. Maybe Timmy is thinking if I could get that receiver that I coveted.
Yeah.
Add Nick Chubb. Yeah, and he needs. And, maybe Tillman is more of, I add another power horse to this team. I could move it to, another level and, get out of that.
He came back after that and traded Paul.
Did traded Paul.
For Marvin Jones.
Mason Rudolph for Marvin Jones.
So, I mean...
A trade within a trade. Maybe that's what his direction you want to go.
You feel like he had those queued up already? Or that was just something that was like a spontaneous...
Who played Sunday night? I'm curious.
Played Sunday
night.
Saints and Cowboys?
Yeah.
Where was the get-together? Okay. Collusion. My man Ian. There we go.
I can't say nothing. I wasn't there. Well, what? No comment on that.
I mean, even if there was collusion, it's not like you're gonna do like somebody and air it all out and.
Oh yeah, man! We are screenshotting deals, preliminary talks. That's a first.
Like some of that, for as much flack as you get as being quote unquote Mr. Bill Cosby and all that other stuff.
Take a drink.
It's okay sometimes.
It's not that. I feel like Amon is one of those people though. He starts off a deal. His way to start off a deal is he's gonna lowball you.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
Which is what any deal. Hey, and I'm not mad at it because
you go buy a car. What they gonna do?
Yeah,
lowball you.
Yeah.
You want that ticket price.
So when you go to Amon for a deal, or Amon hits you up with a deal, you need to understand that first deal is probably crazy, and that's not the real deal. But he's eventually gonna get to you was the real deal. But he has to make sure that you know enough and you know what's going on to know if it's a real deal or if it's not a real deal.
It's all about negotiating. That's what it's about. Like the car dealership reference. I mean, anybody want to pay sticker price, feel free. But I mean, we could probably knock about $5,000 off that MPR if you want. Your choice.
Exactly. Your choice. So the cover. So
you trying to knock 10, 12 points over somebody's PPR.
Yeah. So if we talk about it, let's go back to that trade. I mean, how much of that trade do y'all feel like I said, I know you said it could benefit both teams, but I mean, realistically though, could there be a world where it's one of these like they made this trade and nothing comes from either one team? How do you feel? How do you feel about it? Just give me your thoughts.
Chubb?
Yeah.
That's easy 20 points.
Yeah, I feel like Chubb.
You pair Chubbs and Juju, that's easy.
I feel like Chubb.
That's an easy 40 points, high risk 60 points.
We had a
game.
We had a deep part in the season. I'll go ahead and say it. I think Chubb probably definitely finishes top 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see it. But maybe what Timmy is thinking, look, we got Kareem Hunt coming. And he got that. I know it's late, but maybe he's thinking we got that coming.
I don't think that could be. Play no part in
he
that.
wants to secure that backfield.
Me and him kind of talked about in the other podcast because we have our other leagues that we play in. We have a guy who has Kareem Hunt and he's holding on to Kareem Hunt. Desperately needs to pick up a player to do something, but he keeps holding on to Kareem Hunt. And as me and William keep talking about, truth be told, I just don't see Kareem Hunt coming in that offense and doing much of anything.
And I agree,
because I don't think you can sit out a whole thing as football and then come back and then what was our debate about Melvin Gordon last time we sat here?
Point. Which Ian, I don't know what you was thinking, but
we'll get to that next.
A little preview.
But it's like I just for Freddie to go ahead and then, I mean, to give up McCaffrey to get Nick Chubb and Juju.
That's smart.
It is.
It's good because he have no receivers.
Zero.
Mike Williams.
Yeah, and Philip Dorsett, like, he's got flex players, at receiver.
Good point.
And so I feel like that was a good trade for him.
But like on Tillman, though,
yeah,
I would have threw in Goodwin. Like, Goodwin and Nick Chubb for Smith, that would have been a even deal.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But the Juju got more of the upside than Godwin.
Right. But there's no Big Ben. And Juju hasn't been producing. He's kind of like...
But are you one of those, like, not say Chris Godwin truthers, but at the beginning of the year, everyone's like, oh, he's playing in the slot, he's going to get them targets. And we've seen it. There's games where he can go off and he can do it. But there's also games where it's like, every receiver has that. I'm sitting there with Devontae Adams and Julio Jones on my roster, and I mean, like I said last week, it was Devontae putting up the numbers, Julio underperformed. So, you know what I mean? I feel like that could happen to anyone. It's just, my thing with it is just like, I feel like Waylon said, I feel like you always want the upside. And I just feel like Juju, Godwin, upside is clearly with Juju.
What they looking at with Christian, I mean, this guy's on pace to break a lot of records. So we looking at...
He's not going to drop 60 points a game.
Maybe not 60, but he's closer to that 30 mark than we think. This dude is getting hell of a lot of targets and a hell of a lot of rushes.
Because they have no receivers.
The new... LaDainian Thomas.
And to go... Oh, that's bold.
Hey,
but to go with off of what Amona's saying...
Kamara overrated?
Well, I mean, that's another class. But I'm just saying, when compared to Christian, Christian McCaffrey doing some things.
For fantasy purposes, right now, I'd prefer to have Christian McCaffrey. Right now, which one would you rather have?
I rest my case.
Yeah, exactly.
Digress.
Yeah, because you don't, like he said, like right now, Christian McCaffrey
till Saquon come back
is leading everything because the offense is flowing through Christian right now. They had that one off week, but that was the first time.
And Thursday night,
it was the first time your boy came in.
Cam Newton was banged.
Yeah, that was the first time he comes in. It's like they still trying to figure out what we're doing with this offense. And I feel like now you're to a point where it's like, I mean, he can do whatever he wants with it. You know,
that's true.
And like I said, he's just dropping points. But I feel like, so if you tell me and you look at that, I just feel like you got to do it like if you account, you got to do the checks and balances, the cost and checks. Let's say, would you average, if you give Christian an average, a ridiculous average, 40. Let's say 40 a game. 35. Okay. I said I was leaning towards 35. I said 40, ridiculous. 35 points a game. If he sustains that rest of the season, 35 points a game, do you still think this trade was worth it? Because you're looking at Juju and Nick Chubb, equating, do you think they could get 35 a game?
Yeah, easy.
Easy?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's really not...
So that's why, in retrospect, I look at this deal and I'm just like, who does this do anything
It's like for both, it's like a high risk, high reward type deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Tillman, he makes the trade because he's desperately... I don't think he desperately needed to make that trade, though. You got Connor that just went off, and you got Chubbs.
Yeah. Well, maybe it goes back to a few
like if you were
he's a little nervous.
Yeah, because... The sustainability. He pops up. Connor keeps popping up on that injury report every week.
Never know.
Every Monday.
I would have got rid of Connor instead of Chubb, though.
Well, maybe that's not the workmanship that...
Like I said that time, when Mike Evans go off, I would trade Mike Evans, right? But he's going off 2 games.
Hey, Waylon said he's going to trade him, and then he went ridiculously off. He went a little too far off. I got to keep him.
I was looking at that Rams game. I'm like, come on, don't get no more passes. I'm about to see your deal out this world.
That was like Robert Woods. Robert Woods went off last week.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for him to go off. So
I mean,
okay, so...
And look, like my other receiver, Adam Thielen, he don't out the quarterback.
Don't mention his name. I thought you were about to say Ty Gurley. I was like, geez, come on, man. I just got rid of the guy.
Ty Gurley gonna get it. I think Ty Gurley's finally getting
this guy, he don't tell me that. Ro, I'm about to call you, bro.
I think like he was getting goal line touches last week.
Oh yeah, and
catching out the backfield.
I'm like, who is this guy? I never seen him day in my life.
I think they try to.
But you think it was a matter of circumstance? Because we've seen the Rams.
Yeah, was getting their ass whooped.
When have we seen the Rams get spanked like that?
Maybe they're saving them for the end of the season, though, Mo. See, that's championship.
Man, I think they're trying to hold them up for the end of the season. But my thing with that is like,
so much could happen in that time.
Exactly.
I mean, it's week 5, so it's like that's a long time.
And the thing that we talked about with Melvin Gordon, the thing that we just talked about with Kareem Hunt, you start saying, okay, we're gonna save a player. do some of these players really have the ability to go 0 to 100 just
point.
because?
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you haven't been playing like that all year, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, you know, here's your time, go do it.
Turn up.
I don't know. I don't know if it works like that.
They really don't. Injuries happen.
On Tillman's side, let's see what that make his receivers look like. He got Cooper Kupp because he didn't. He shook on a trade and then backed out on it. So he got Cooper Kupp,
Chris Godwin,
and
he just received Marvin Jones.
That's it.
Oh yeah, and Marvin Jones.
I thought he had one more on his squad. I'm not
So with the Marvin Jones trade, to incorporate that, I mean, obviously
Godwin,
you do it for receiver depth.
That's it.
Who's the quarterbacks?
And Hollywood Brown.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Hollywood Brown.
So more. I know he had one more. So more.
Kyle Allen and Winston Jameis.
He just traded.
Mason Rudolph.
Okay.
So
he's getting rid of that stock immediately. Fire sale on the Steelers.
So I'm just we was calling him the Los Angeles Steelers last couple of podcasts and stuff. So I'm just kind of see where his thinking lies with it. I mean, I get it. You're trying to get that with that Marvin Jones that receiver, but
Kenny Dalton is taking all the catches now.
Yeah,
I don't know how. Again, I don't know how you give up Juju and Chubb in the same deal just to get Christian McCaffrey
and Marvin Jones.
Yeah,
maybe
that's really the trade. Don't even worry about Mason Rudolph. That's really the trade. He got Christian McCaffrey and Marvin Jones.
I don't understand why Paul didn't go pick up who's on the waivers right now.
Sam Darnold.
Falk.
Or Sam Darnold.
Well, he had Sam Darnold, but I picked him up. But yeah, he had his choice at Chase Daniels.
Yeah.
He had his choice at the kid from Buffalo. I don't think Josh Allen's gonna play this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't have traded Marvin Jones.
And then so he had options.
Yeah,
it's just
he
about,
definitely had options at quarterback.
Maybe feel more comfortable with him.
So you mentioned the pickup. Let's talk a little bit about some of those pickups. I don't know if you noticed. Waylon messaged me because I asked him see if he liked that new pickup I got. I don't remember if I sent that in the group. I was a little busy this weekend.
Me and Ian got a trade triangle.
Yes, y'all do.
Yeah.
Sure
I get from Ian.
Yeah.
And you get from me, then Ian gets from me, then he gets you.
Yeah. So, yeah, sure. That is that trade. So before we get into adds and drops, let's talk about that trade.
We had another trade.
Over here
we got to talk about that one. T.Y. Hilton and
I missed that. Forget that one.
But let's let that fly.
No, go ahead. T.Y. for what?
It was T.Y. Hilton for Stephon Diggs and my man. I call him Dizzy, but some people refer to him as
Dinsley.
Yeah, Dinsley. So pretty solid trade. I felt that was.
Yeah, because we was at Tillman's and Paul said, "Look at this trade." I said.
See, real solid, real.
I said, if I was you, I said, look, you need a tight end.
He does need a tight end.
I said, T.Y. is injury prone. You don't know when he's going to
actually, he only missed 5 games in his career.
He might not come back. He might not
They
come
got a bye week. I'm cool
after the bye week. So.
To look retrospectively, if you're Moan.
Hey, put it there. Stephon Diggs is going to get traded by next week.
Stephon Diggs ain't even playing this week.
Yeah. But I mean.
He's not?
No.
Are they on bye?
No, he's hurt.
No, he's not hurt. It was
yeah.
It was injury.
Yeah, he just wasn't in practice because
y'all seen what he tweeted?
Stephon Diggs came to Panama.
Hey, good point, man. And Adam Thielen, he was like, "Hey, we need to add this thing out, man. I mean, I understand you want to run the ball, but shit, let's put this thing in the air." So
look what Kirk did.
But exactly, look what Kirk did the whole time. Even missing wide open Adam Thielen, missing passes you should have made.
You got Coolio Mack coming at you. You got Knicks. You got a
but he's been like that all year.
He went 8 for 10 his first game.
Yeah, but they say the coach want to be a run heavy coach, so he want to be that old school, pound it down the middle, give it to Dalvin Cook early, and hopefully we play.
Yeah, but Dalvin Cook couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, and
they were stopping down.
Well, a lot of people say maybe Kirk Cousins is gun shy. I mean, it got a lot of different rounds that go into that can make it pretty interesting. But that was just a little quick touch.
Who picked up Haskins this week?
No one. Nobody touched.
Paul, you could have picked up Haskins.
But maybe he's not starting either because they said maybe Cole McCoy because they play New England.
Yeah, they said
Ooh.
So I mean, maybe they thinking they could roll him out next week. I don't know who the opponent is.
They don't want to put him out to the dogs right away.
And then so you can pretty much cancel on Case Keenum. He's in walking boots. So interesting.
But yeah, like I said, for Paul, the trade y'all made makes sense. You know what I mean? Paul, regardless of the Stephon Diggs nonsense, regardless of that, and the T.Y. thing, the Will Disley for
Paul.
For T.Y. Hilton.
And I think that's why the screenshot came from Ian also, because I messed up a deal he was trying to make for Kamara. Maybe collusion. That's the word of the day.
Collusion.
Paul's not giving up Kamara. Paul said
he offered him a package deal. Ian's going to get Kamara.
Yeah, I just don't
forcefully or willingly.
No, I just don't see him giving up Kamara. I feel like that's one of the things.
What Ian got left for his team for Kamara?
The only way you
and
can
Pat Mahomes.
Unless he does that deal, Pat Mahomes and Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook, and Zach Ertz. Well, he don't need a tight end no more.
Yeah.
So if they could do that trade, and what he's gonna get in return?
Okay, then we got one more trade. It was I just totally forgot I made that trade today.
Yeah, because the news been flying off the press,
right? DJ Coke for.
Will Goldman?
Wayne Gallman?
Wayne Gallman. I'm sorry, Wayne Gallman.
I even got who the hell I traded. Yeah.
That was too, you just picked him up last week. He went off.
That was interesting. The fact that I was very surprised he offered me that.
Yeah.
And I tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it and we talk about timing. They dropped these trades right before we got on this podcast.
Yeah.
Ian offers me that trade. I look at it and I'm like, Ian knows something I don't know. And then no sooner than I look at that trade, I'm about to send y'all hey, look, we got a trade to discuss. I'm probably gonna accept this trade with Ian.
We got our own. We got a podcast group. Just
no sooner than me dropping that. Bleacher Report. Yeah, you send it out. Bleacher Report drops. Saquon's already practicing.
Y'all seen them cuts?
Oh,
that high ankle sprain?
Look at them legs. Look at them legs. You think,
they're ready for that running back committee?
Oh, my God. What you traded to get on Zeke again? Okay, we'll talk about that.
Eckler and Trent.
Look at the previous podcast.
Eckler and Trent. That's what I traded.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Eckler and Trent. For Zeke.
Just curious, okay.
And now he's going chalk to me for Wayne Gallman
for 2 weeks.
Okay, just curious.
So
what is his movement? What is? I know you asked what is his end game.
I keep saying it.
Because I know we're gonna get there, but you have Austin Eckler, you have the number one waiver wire.
Yeah.
You have all this info.
And y'all let him on get him.
And all this info about,
we had a whole podcast. No other league does podcasts. We had a whole podcast about who's going to pick Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's coming back. Should you do this? Should you do that?
Did he get dropped before?
Yeah, he got dropped. Someone drafted him. I was excited about him. And
did the video get dropped before?
I think everything came out with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's true. So y'all had it inside.
He had number one priority.
Yes, I'm always last in the wave every week.
Well,
he had number one priority. How do you not go and get him?
Even if it's a trade chip.
Even if it's me, I throw a waiver in there.
You got.
Why not?
Why not?
Right? Who's why would you not?
Exactly.
Worst case scenario, you're gonna cut him at the end of the season. It's not like waivers matter in this league.
But my thing is,
they really don't because. It's flipping.
You had the perfect handcuff.
Perfect to a top 5 backfield?
Even if it's true what you said, we got there and we had a whole talk about it, and I justified my justification for dropping him. That I feel like even at this point, if he comes back, I feel like he's gonna be running back by committee, and I fucking hate committees. I had a whole thing about that.
Look at the Eagles.
Exactly.
Oh man,
Josh Gordon goes and put 44 points up.
That's why I said I'm like
nobody saw that coming.
Yeah, good point.
It's like it's like flip a coin. People often criticize New England backfield for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Same thing.
But they all eat though.
Yeah, but that's because New England's a way better team, so they all eat. So my thing is you look at a team like the Chargers, and then you're gonna tell me, like I said, I feel like he comes back. It's a committee. Even if you believe that, even if you say okay, it's a committee, my man has already proven he does not care. He's willing to trade anything, willing to make trade moves. Why not go out, get Gordon, say, you know what? I'm going to trade you Gordon and Eckler and then try to flip that for something else.
A top back.
You giving up a backfield for a top back. When you own a backfield,
I would have traded Melvin Gordon and Eckler for Zeke.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been a pretty solid trade.
I can't. That's what I said. I don't.
Because you get all right. Just say that. Melvin Gordon come back and play like he did last year.
Yep.
That's 25 points a game.
Right.
Yeah.
You get Eckler because he's got the start, so you can't put him on the bench.
Right.
Point.
That's an easy 15 to 18 points a game.
Yep.
That's a 40-point backfield right there.
And that's got your flex and your own
That's
RB
your flex
spot.
and your.
So you pretty solid right there.
Yep.
And Pat Mahomes. That's
And Pat Mahomes.
3 of your 9 spots? I mean,
Try to get Tyreek out of him. You'd be good.
let's not get carried away now.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you said,
I practice him today.
Dalvin Cook. Oh, trust me, I know. That's why I'm not too big on Ty. Take your time, no rush.
yeah.
We're pretty solid.
No, because I agree with you. It looked
What's the
like
receivers among?
Yeah, nobody know it's their number, man.
T.Y. Tyreek. Well, T.Y. coming.
Amari Cooper.
Amari
And my man Scary Terry. We know we pretty
yeah.
and Tyler Boyd. And with John Ross going down. I
Running
think,
back?
yeah, there's some little backs. Who are they, man? Le'Veon Bell and
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
And Melvin Gordon.
and
Yeah,
Melvin
man.
Gordon.
And,
How you gonna start all them?
Marlon Mack. I don't have to. It's called depth. Rotation. Hopefully everybody produce and I put up 125.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
175 and I win. So I'll be good.
You have at
with it.
least 2 of those on the bench, though.
Yeah, no worries. You interested? Give me a call.
You know the hotline bling. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for our next podcast. We just all dropping trades.
But I was thinking like Sunday camera, like man, we have no moves going on at all, and then
Might
then the
drop-
last
We might drop a trade live on broadcast.
I tell you,
send me something.
I tell you what, if I was not feeling the way I was feeling Sunday, I would have definitely made it up just to make some trades, just to have some talks about it.
Right.
Some people, man, and I know we talked about it a little bit off podcast, but Anthony, and that dude
What
is
is that?
I don't know, MIA.
Because he let Will Vance McDonald sit.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't get the update.
No, he got an update.
Okay.
I just,
Anthony, give us a call, man. What's going on?
and again, how do you go case closed when you left the door so wide open as we continue to talk about?
Yeah.
His wide receiver core is excellent. I feel like if he does a move like E and he go out and flip somebody, his team could be like very good.
Yeah.
But he's just
But I
don't know.
think, and keep on waiting. Another thing, Anthony, keep waiting. A lot of that stock is dropping because, week 1 Odell versus week 5 Odell. A lot of that numbers has changed.
Which one's gonna? She dropped 4 points last week.
Exactly, and the same thing with DeAndre Hopkins. So you have pieces, but as the weeks go on, you kind of losing some of that. I want to say upper hand in potential trades by just
You
waiting.
gotta strike when the iron's hot.
Yeah. Good point. Great.
If I would have offered someone Melvin Gordon at the beginning of the season before the season started, big chip.
Yeah.
Week 2, week 3.
Yeah, good point. Not
You know what I'm
hearing
saying?
anything.
So I feel like that's partially true with players can do the same. And once you start regressing, man, it's hard to
Yeah, you can't go back.
it's hard to be on that.
Not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it. No way.
Solid
Don't
deal.
tell who. Not gonna be able to do it.
Solid deal. A-Rod, I think.
Nah. Watch this week. Dude threw for 400 yards. But that was
They play the Cowboys this week.
yeah, they're gonna be all right.
In Jerry World.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Even
I would
without
drop that.
Trust me.
With Devontae Adams.
In a
out.
couple of leagues, I had the Packers D, and I dropped them just because. I feel like I feel it's a trap game
Trap
for the
game.
Packers.
I wouldn't be out. I ain't worried about who wins or lose.
No, I'm talking.
Throw 350 yards.
Yeah, that's what I think's gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't.
Jimmy
worried.
Graham
wasn't
gonna
a
drop
part of
like
that.
6 of those damn touchdowns too.
Hey,
Right.
just
Yeah,
get us
because
down there.
I feel like, truth be told, I'm so glad the Saints beat the Cowboys. I'm not by no means a Cowboys supporter at all, but I do think they are a good team.
Yeah,
regardless of.
Oh yeah, they was getting the
Regardless if they said, they played the bad teams at the beginning of the year. Yeah, so what? This is the NFL,
You
so
saying that
what?
'cause you got Dak on your team?
No. Truth be told, in this moment, my hungover self forgot I had Dak on my team.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed though too. The only thing that saved me was when Zeke scored that touchdown on the 1 yard line.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
and I was the opposite upset because I'm like,
He ran
y'all haven't
for
ran at all.
19 times, only 35 yards.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
And a fumble.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty nasty.
And Dak want to just sling it around like he's.
Yeah, but Amari Cooper was only like 60%. One of
And
my guys.
Marshawn Lattimore had his ass on lockdown.
Yeah, he was
we
locking
giving
him
him
up.
a lot. Let's not
Lattimore
forget he
out.
gave up the most yards so far
Lattimore
this year. Also, let's not forget. Hey, he did a great job. They won the game. What more can you ask for? So let's see if they continue this week.
Okay, interesting. Well, we kind of rolled in all of that adds and drops. We kind of covering a little bit of everything.
Got the paperwork down.
If we get to talk about adds and drops, did y'all see that add and drop? Happen? Or not to me that I want to
James
pick up.
White.
That I didn't talk about.
Well, I don't know. We're going to fill
James
it in.
White.
James White.
Oh, yeah, actually, I had him queued up.
Really?
Yeah, I had James White queued up. I'm like, well, no way I'm going to get Melvin. That's why it's kind of crazy. But I was like, shit, well, let me just put Melvin on top. And, you wake up.
Man,
you take up Friday morning.
Because I said there's no way I'm going to get James White. Because I'm number 9 and number 10, so there's no way I'm getting James White. You get Gordon, I get James White, and I'm like, how did I get James White at number 9 spot? I didn't even want to talk about dropping him. I didn't want to talk about him being dropped on the podcast because I was like, man, if I could scoop up a James White.
Hey, I always look
my
at
man JB. Okay, we talk about Ian, and Ian's like, what are you doing?
Right.
JB, like, we talked about how you said player don't perform, you drop him, you done with them.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, exactly. JB, it does it.
Well, maybe like
my man didn't show up. We had the birth of his kid. JB said, "Not up in here." Dropped him.
Yeah, and then maybe that's what maybe it's one of those. And then
JB dropped him because he didn't. Is that why? I don't know his reasoning for dropping him, but
you gotta look at what roster construction. Maybe he had a lot of depth.
I mean, you took his depth.
Yeah.
How did I take his depth? I gave him depth. You adding Emmanuel Sanders, one of the best running backs in the league, with Matt Breida, and you getting Baker Mayfield, which we talked about already. If you put Baker in, you win that game. Sorry, Ro, but you put Baker in, he win that ball game. Mm-hmm. So I mean, the trade worked out.
But again,
I can't GM the team also.
Again, how my man's? You go out, you get Baker because you say you change your team name.
Let's change again.
Yeah, exactly. Then he goes back, he flip flops. I mean, the inconsistency.
Maybe he's an emotional guy. He wears emotions on his sleeve. You break his heart. He's going to get you out of there.
He wears emotions on them.
You come back with a love letter.
Bitty shorts.
So hey, he's making moves. Like you say, we just looking at. I know we didn't get to the rankings yet, but moving forward, a lot of decisions made in these next 4 weeks. It's going to say a lot about these guys as GMs.
Yeah,
it's because it's insane. So it's going to be interesting.
Let us know what the PowerPoint say. Like what they say.
This like our finished it.
Yeah, what they say. Drama.
Wow, that's bananas.
Yeah,
that's bananas.
Yeah, I agree with most of that.
And this is like.
Yeah, that's official. That's
this week 5.
Yeah, it's this week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was the end of the season.
That's rest of the season. You see the rest of the season, you got the top. But when Saquon come back, that thing
Man, we can't prove that on that, man.
All right, so let's talk about our rankings.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see you go first.
It got me in the middle like I'm the outside Oreo.
Number one,
the golden Oreo.
We're going with Waylon, of course. Undefeated. A hell of a game.
He shouldn't be undefeated, but yeah.
And one catch. Followed by Rowe. Then we got JB.
One catch, like 3 rushing yards.
Still got JB in the 3rd spot. Myself in the 4th. Ian, you at 5th. I could see that going other ways. Tillman at 6th. It was before the trade, so we're gonna see how you. How you fare. My man Stephen, we got you at 7. We got Freddie at 8. Paul, you at 9. And case closed. Until something shakes, you're gonna be there for a while.
Pass it down. Who you got, Waylon?
4-0. Then I go Big Sango. Then Drama. JB.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King.
Okay.
Monsters. Ready Freddy. Villains. Case closed. Sorry, Paul.
And then so mine reads Waylon, Rowe, Drama, JB, Burger King, Tillman's, myself, Ready Freddy, case closed. Sorry, Paul.
Surprised y'all putting Paul that low. He's making moves this week.
Making moves?
He did.
He made one move.
What did you say? What did you say when you just talked about it? You said what you said about what you said about my man JB. You give him all the pieces, but you can't manage the team.
But I think he's starting to acquire, though. I think at first he wasn't making moves at all. No waivers, no nothing. Now he goes out. He secured that tight end spot. He brings in another receiver. Regardless of what happened with Diggs, he go out, he get another quarterback after losing Case Keenum.
That's not a quarterback. That's just a plug-in.
But
that's a placeholder.
Not to bring in stats. If he had somebody decent, somebody may be 0-4 at this time. But we're not gonna look at that. Y'all two did play. But anyway, so that's just one thing. I don't see Anthony. You had a DNP.
Yeah.
So
but Anthony got 3 of the best receivers.
You could have. once again, what we said about you can't GM the team.
Allen.
But
can't GM the team.
You can't GM. You can have as many pieces you want if you're not using them.
Keenan.
Not to mention
OBJ.
Not to mention my boy
DeAndre.
Not to mention Joe Flacco actually had a good game.
Solid game.
Not to mention Joe Flacco had a really good game.
One of those away, you get a.
But we've been saying that
average quarterback. We've been saying that podcast one.
Sooner or later.
I doubt he even watches the podcast.
Trade me. Look, I'll give you.
This week when I played him, I was thinking about not even making a video. Because I'm doing something like I did this last week.
Yeah, we all are friends, man.
Yeah, because my man, I'm like,
he could call anyone.
No interaction.
Robert Woods. I'll give you Robert Woods and somebody else for.
I already said it. I was gonna give him Deshaun Watson.
I mean, since we low
I still give him Deshaun Watson and like Chris Carson.
If you need a running back
and a running back.
You know, we willing to parlay a few players.
Deshaun Watson and a running back. OBJ.
I saw that. I mean, and you told me about the deal. I agree. I thought it was a great move for both ends, but like you said,
then you're moving your two top receivers. Then you got 3 running backs. You
actually have 3 running backs now.
Leonard Fournette.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Jacoby.
Josh Jacobs, and you have Chris Carson.
Yeah.
So your line is going to be Joe Flacco, Deshaun Watson, Josh Jacobs, Chris Carson, say Keenan Allen or OBJ.
Yep.
And say DeAndre Hopkins.
Whoever.
I picked my poison out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And damn.
Or you could have called me and you could have got your choice of either
he needed a tight end.
I'm drawing David Johnson.
You probably could have got.
You know, full disclosure, I did send him that deal.
T.Y. and Disley for.
Who you sent him?
I did. I sent him Disley and I sent him another running back who's in my flex.
You said David Johnson, huh?
Yeah, David Johnson. And
Disley?
Yeah, and I was I think DeAndre Hopkins. I believe that was the move I went for. I'm pretty sure that was. No, actually no, it was Odell because
I was about to say, truth be told, I don't know if I'd have did it for Hopkins, but Odell, I'd consider that if I was him.
I'm a little higher on DeAndre.
No, I agree.
But like I think I did it for Odell.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if I'm him, I wouldn't have took that because I'm higher on I'm higher on Watkins.
Yeah.
So I look at that deal and you saying for Odell, I'd been like, oh yeah, that's pretty solid.
I mean, it's only week 4. I don't think you start panicking about.
I don't think
you dropped 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
And looking at the rankings, everybody is within one game.
He need to make a move. Like that's like you.
I know we keep preaching it, but it don't.
We can't. Like, we could say everyone can make a move, need to make a move, want to make a move.
Like I would make the move because those 3, some. But how like those who could score you 90 points easy some weeks. But how often are they gonna score you 90, 8 or 70 points?
Yeah, I feel like at some point though, man. Like I said, you know.
Like if Josh Jacobs was like a
don't get me wrong. I think
veteran back,
and this is one of those cases where like I feel like it's like some points with all the moves that are being made, you have the only reason I say you have to start making moves. If he was sitting at 3-1, hell, if he was sitting at 2-2, I'd be like, whatever, ride it out, see where your team's gonna go. But when you 1-3, everybody in the league is making moves. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm not in this."
You have obvious holes in the squad.
Like trading's hot right now.
Hot.
The first time trading never been this hot. Shout out to Amon.
Hey, you know I do what I do. I come in. You know, sometimes you gotta start a couple of.
Are they gonna start with him and Rowe, a fantasy football? I don't know what voodoo doll Rowe broke out. I don't know.
Hey, Rowe, man.
I don't know what he did for him to get the knowledge in fantasy football he has this year. Because if that man would have told you, oh yeah, I'm going to make the Zeke trade, get Mark Ingram and get this, and you'd be like, oh, Rowe maybe won that trade?
Yeah, we gave him flack for we was on his ass.
Exactly.
2 weeks, like, who trades Zeke? Yeah. We all knew it, but...
So I come around and get...
Nah, that's just... that's... Jeez, and then I get screenshot. That's ridiculous, man. I mean, some things you don't...
Yeah, how you screenshot Amon for that deal with the deal he gave you? The deal he gave what? Yeah, which one?
I offered him the deal.
I feel like Ian, like we talk, I feel like Ian has a all Ian team, and we should like that. We should make a fantasy team 1 week of just Ian's team and see how many points they would score.
So you got Kyler Murray.
Do we go back to the Mark Ingram?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go Kyler Murray, Mark Ingram, Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen, and you can throw Zeke in there too because he has.
Yeah, he had
Had Zeke, so you have.
So Kyler Murray, Adam Thielen, Zeke, Mark Ingram, Chark.
Yeah.
Who else? He traded some other guy.
What did he give you for that Sammy Watkins? Oh, that was Adam Thielen.
That was Adam Thielen.
Sammy Watkins.
Did they give you Allen Robinson too?
No. I only had one. What it was?
Well, no, he's got Allen Robinson on the team as well. So, but
no,
I mean,
that was Kyler Murray and Adam Thielen for the same.
Well, you look. What you mean? You look at that team and like.
See, that's why
I don't know how you flip it and towards you end up where you are now. Where at the beginning, everyone's high on him and be like, Burger King number 2, Burger King number 2.
Well, I had him number 1 for 2 weeks. Week 1 and week 2, I had him number 1.
See, I think when the offense, when Tyreek's gonna come, I don't know how that offense is gonna run when Tyreek's gonna come back.
I think it'll be similar, but you never know.
But
I don't think they're gonna force feed him the ball either.
But like, just think about it. All right, Sammy Watkins went off week 1 or 2?
Week 1.
Week 1?
Yeah.
Tyreek got hurt week 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, he went off week 1. Got him off.
Good move.
Great move.
Foresight.
Then,
great move.
Who goes off next week?
Either Robinson goes off next week.
Boom. Everybody picks him up.
Then Hardman had a game
Who
in there.
goes off week 3? Hardman. Boom. Where's the...
So it's Travis Kelce.
Do y'all think?
Kelce breakout game.
Then those running backs.
Do y'all think Ian's like chasing the hot hand?
I think so. I
think so. I mean,
the Austin Eckler move, really?
I think he probably had the thing that Melvin Gordon was.
Yeah, because I mean he did make the move. I think it was a few days before we even got. Probably a week before we even got the news about
But I mean, then he was getting a top 10 receiver too at the time too, because he was catching a touchdown every game.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
yes. But my thing is like just to kind of bring it all home. My thing is you score 200 points. So 400 points basically in 2 weeks.
Right.
I have no reason to mess with this formula.
No.
You got the secret sauce. You got the recipe. You got everything I need. You have no reason to.
Pat Mahomes. Andy Dalton shouldn't have went off in 2 games.
But even if you got that.
No, but now look at his quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But you still, I think he had Kyler Murray also, huh?
Yeah.
So you
could have Kyler Murray,
Pat
Mahomes,
Zeke Elliott,
Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen.
Your choice of either Allen Robinson or
Alshon Jeffrey.
No, not Alshon, because Clay's Cole's got him.
What?
Yeah. But I know he had a pretty solid tight end in Zach Ertz. So
you had a squad.
Only thing you really do is like flexing here and there. Maybe
you had a squad. Like the little Apple guy, he was number 1.
Oh yeah, easy.
He could have went 11-2. Like his.
It'd have been hard to beat him.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I played in week 1.
I played in week 2. I know.
I played in week 3.
I mean, homeboy turns up. But
after the draft,
to use the analogy one more time before I retire it, my man say, "Hey, Waylon, turn around and pull the pants down," and then you played him that week. I don't understand how you do that.
That's like somebody. Never mind. No, but I mean, it was a good trade.
That was just very interesting. Let's see how it works out. Maybe
stay on this topic. I don't think he should have. If he would have kept his team.
No, this is an important topic. You keep saying I want to say it, but it's important because.
But like nobody knew Dalvin Cook was gonna go off and like Dalvin Cook did this year.
No.
But I mean, if you look at the stats from last year, I mean, not just to go back those last 4 weeks. I mean, he won me. You'd
have
told me top 25. I'd have been like, yeah, top 25. You would tell me top 10. I'm like,
but see, this is a 2 quarterback league, so that would kind of I ain't gonna get in my draft strategy. But just know he was pretty high on my board.
He was high on my board too, but I mean not to
Then Kyler Murray threw the ball 60 times a game,
and it won't stop unless he get hurt. I mean that's an easy 25 points if he throw the ball that amount of time and he run.
See, that's the only thing I'm scared. Like, see the Cardinals offense. The only thing I'm scared of, like going forward, is like when they gonna start. Like, all right,
progressing.
Like going back. Like
I think the second wave of the season when they start to play them teams again in the division, especially
like David Johnson scares me like going forward because I got him in another league.
But I mean, he doesn't scare me only because I feel like with him and with Kyler Murray, the only reason they don't scare me is because you gotta
when you out the playoffs.
Yeah, but I don't see them because he's a rookie. Because he's gonna. I mean, he's a rookie.
But you can say that with any player that's pretty much solidified. The top team's gonna start to kind of scale back. So I mean, But and then the good thing, I mean, our playoffs actually start a week before the last week, so I mean,
like, if you're like me, I get the bye weeks every week.
And so that'll be another plus. But I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. Like I say, every team is pretty much one game within each other. Outside of Wayland got a 2-game lead on
2-game league.
So I
got
mean,
1 game on road.
But
after road lose this week, you know.
Yeah, so I mean that's why I say y'all kind of balance that out.
What?
Road go for the upset. I just think it's gonna balance out, and I think it's gonna be real interesting to see how these teams continue to manage through these rough waters coming in.
We look up at matchups. We're talking a little bit about matchups. Getting a matchup of the week. Who you play this week?
Rolando.
Yeah, exactly. Who you play?
I play Ready Freddy with the power move. Let's go, Freddy.
And then I play Case Closed.
Who?
I feel like you and Ro definitely matchup of the week.
Hold on.
And that's not just because I mean it don't matter who Tony play this week. I feel like you and Ro.
What if he got the good light?
Oh, I don't. That's the good light matchup.
I think that's who we playing.
No, I think that is the matchup.
No, I think JB and Ian play each other.
No, the battle of the good light.
The battle of the triangle.
The triangle, love triangle. Let me stop. They like each other's pictures on Instagram.
No, Tune and Ian.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say we got some great matchups that are gonna create a little separation.
I do think him and Rosa. I think that's because I mean, Ro. We keep saying it. I mean, dude, I don't know what voodoo doll you got. What you did?
Touch, man.
Yeah, man.
Like foresight. He felt it from the start of the drive. Ever since I seen Insecure about it, I knew, you know what? This guy got an aura about him, and he's going to be special, and he's showing it week in and week out.
Ro got like a
a
sleeper squad.
Oh yeah, trust me.
Oh, we know. That's what I'm saying. And then to go off and then make calls like you do to say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and trade Zeke and get the better in that deal because how he's looking right now. That Tyler Boyd move was like, oh, you threw in Tyler Boyd. Now look at it. But your boy hurt.
Yeah.
They had old boy Tate.
Yeah.
Who picked him up?
Who's that?
Autumn Tate.
Autumn Tate.
I don't know. I don't think nobody did grab him.
I don't trust that offense.
Yeah, after Monday night. Jesus
but all right, we try to condense it. You know, we always try to make it good for y'all, but I mean,
good information.
Y'all want to go ahead and whirlwind a trade right before we start this podcast?
Who does that, man? And we sent out the invite. Who's the invite to?
Tillman.
You have to come
on, Commish.
We keep saying Commish come out.
You don't need no invite. Wednesdays are 6:30.
If you need an invite, you're not invited.
Good point.
All right, y'all take it easy. Finish football crew.